Hi guys, Daymond here with Daymond and Company. Technically inclined, creatively driven, I exist to inspire. I am also the original Plurapreneur. So, if you haven't been there, please visit my website. I know it is a tongue twister. It's plurapreneur.com. Let me spell it for you. Plurapreneur.com. So plurapreneur.com. Please go to my website. There you will see that I coach across 8 different areas of life improvement. I teach success strategies. I also have 2 training options there as well. I train for my Success System V class. I also train Personal Branding 101. You will not be disappointed by either one of those trainings. It really just depends on what you want to get trained on at a specific time. So listen, this video is not about that, but please visit me there anytime. This video is about coaching versus everything else. So every time I meet with a potential client and we have an info session, I always explain this. I just thought that I would put it here on video. I wanted to explain the difference between coaching versus consultation versus mentoring versus therapy, right? They're all different. So if you want to know all about it, stay right there and I will explain. All right, here goes. So coaching versus consultation. I actually do both of these. The difference between coaching and consultation is that when you hire me to consult you, you're actually hiring me to give you a plan of execution, one based on my expertise, one based on my take on being successful, one based on my unique methodologies that work for me, and you're lifting those and you're actually applying those to yourself. But that's very different from coaching. See, when it comes to coaching, you actually hire me to sit with you and peel back layers of yourself and find out what blockers are preventing you from getting to the level of achievement that you want to be at a specific time, right? It's all about looking into you, working with you to see what are your blockers, because you want to be at a certain place in the future, but you may be stopping yourself from doing that today. So when you hire me to become your coach, that's what we will do, versus you hiring me to become your consultant, where I come up with a strategy that's been very successful for me, and then you are free to use it per our consultation sessions. Coaching versus mentoring. There's a special place in my heart for mentoring. I've had several different mentors. Out of each mentoring relationship that I developed, whether they were good or bad, because yes, you can have some bad mentoring sessions. For me, it probably was just the wrong mentor at the time. It just didn't work for what I was looking for at a specific time. But that brings me to my point about mentoring. When you mentor with someone, it's key that you understand how to navigate that mentor-mentee relationship. The best mentoring relationships that have worked for me is the one where we're learning from each other. And also, the best mentoring relationship, it actually is the same, is a relationship where someone has reached a pinnacle of success in life and they've actually kind of fallen from grace a little bit, and then they've had to build themselves up again. So those are the best types of mentoring relationships that I actually suggest. And what you get to do in those mentoring relationships is learn from failures. You learn what it takes to be successful, and you also learn what it takes to get through failures and then build yourself back up again. But one key to a good mentoring relationship is that you have to clearly understand that you're different from your mentor. A lot of people struggle with mirroring their mentor, whereas they should really just be learning from their mentor. And through those lessons learned, they can apply that information to help them to become successful based on the information that they gain from their mentor. Coaching versus therapy. Now, this is a biggie, and it comes up quite a lot in coaching sessions. A lot of times, people don't understand that what may be preventing them from getting to a level of success in their life is past trauma. Now, with coaching, I'm very, very focused on helping you to create the future that you see for yourself. And there may be specific blockers like fears, or maybe it's something that you haven't done before, so you're a little bit apprehensive, but this is very different than past trauma. And when I do feel the conversation sort of center around some past traumatic experience that may be damaging to the psyche of the client that I may have at the time, then my obligation is actually to pause the coaching session and get my client to understand that there may be some past trauma that must be dealt with. Now, I am a certified life coach, but I am not a certified therapist, and that's the key there. In my coaching sessions, I'm helping you to create the future that you deserve for yourself, whereas your therapist will be helping you to overcome some past trauma. And a lot of times with past trauma, there's some negative emotion or really some damaging psychological effects that need to be overcome. And that's the main reason why we need to separate those conversations when past trauma exists and we're trying to get to a specific future that you want for yourself. So I hope this video was very, very informational to you. Again, this is a conversation that I have with all my customers who are seeking to become a coaching client of mine. At any time you want to reach out to me and discuss more options or more details about the coaching that I offer, please reach out to me. As a matter of fact, on my plurapreneur.com, there are buttons everywhere for you to get started with an info session with me. I am totally on board with getting to know more about you, and any questions that you may have for me, by all means, please feel free to reach out. Again, I am Daymond with Daymond & Company, technically inclined, creatively driven. I exist to inspire, and this video is created specifically around my coaching brand, Plurapreneur.com. Again, be your best you. XO.